Kabul, the capital of Afghanistan, is encircled by mountains. It has always been an important city because it commands all the passes from north and west, and through it passed successive invasions of India by Alexander the Great, Muhammad of Ghazni, Genghis Khan, Babur, Nadir Shah, and Ahmed Shah. The Kabul Shahs built these walls on the mountains around their city in the 7th century AD for defense against foreign invaders. On Maranjan Hill, east of Kabul, stands the eternal resting place of His Majesty Mohammad Nadir Shah Afghan. Today, people often go to the tomb of this past ruler. They remember his enduring services to Afghanistan by putting wreaths of flowers upon his grave. Before his death, this great king laid the foundation for much that is modern and progressive in his country. For his vision and for his leadership, the people of Afghanistan revere his memory. They regard him with all the respect that is due a national hero. On the square of Maiwand Avenue, one sees the monument to the martyrs. The avenue and the memorial honor those who fell in the Battle of Maiwand during the past century. As tourists, we had heard many stories about Afghanistan before we first came to tour this country for ourselves. For many years, we had desired to visit it, to meet its people, and to see for ourselves its historic places. We wanted to learn more about its handicrafts, its culture, its history, and its products. We soon discovered that the people of Afghanistan have a sense of hospitality that is unexcelled. Their goodwill toward us caused us to prolong our tour of their country. Fortunately, we happened to be in Kabul during the height of the grape season. This region has won a wide reputation for the quality and variety of its fruits. Not just the grapes, but the pears, apples, and melons that you find in the markets are among the best in the world. More than 60 different kinds of grapes are grown in this area, and they deserve all the praise that has been written and spoken about them. Good weather, bright sunshine, and many fresh fruits help to give good health, high spirits, and handsome faces to the people of Afghanistan. The products of their agriculture come from skillful farming of the fertile earth, and lovers of fine food so admire Afghan fruits that these have won a substantial market in other countries of the world. Kabul has changed during the last few years. The construction of new buildings and thoroughfares proceeds rapidly. Concrete roads, new parks, and public establishments have been built. Kaiba Restaurant at Pashtunistan Circle is an example of the modern structures that you find in the capital city today. When you see their progress in building and observe the growing range of their activities, you appreciate the vigor and determination of the people of this nation. They seek constantly to modernize their country and to make it wealthier and stronger. Many American, European, and other foreign tourists visit the Kaiba restaurant to dine. It's not far from the famous Kabul Hotel, which puts it within easy reach of all the important city areas. Furthermore, the roads are good and transportation is readily available. Having seen the capital city, we couldn't wait to tour the rest of this fabulous country. We reached Kabul International Airport just in time to see the arrival of an Ariana Afghan Airlines international flight.
The Ariana Afghan Airlines announces the arrival of Flight 204 from Beirut and Tehran.
When we made arrangements for our own flight to other cities throughout Afghanistan, we learned that Ariana's international network includes regular service to India, the Middle East, and Europe. While waiting for our flight to be called, we observed Ariana's well-trained and personable flight crews. These men, in cooperation with experienced ground maintenance teams, service and check Ariana's airplanes from nose to tail. The airline maintains rigid international standards. No Ariana aircraft is permitted to fly until its technical personnel have certified that scores of details have been tended to. Because it follows this rule without deviation, Ariana Afghan Airlines has won a world-respected record for safety and performance. It wasn't long before we too were boarding one of Ariana's DC-6 aircraft for our flight to the ancient city of Kandahar. The weather in this part of the world is fine for flying. The skies of Afghanistan can be as bright and as blue as any you ever saw because of the low humidity. Both pilots and air travelers are glad to have Kabul's high ceilings and clear visibility. The engines of the plane begin to turn. We're soon ready to take off. Ariana's courteous and helpful cabin attendants showed us the same warm welcome we had come to expect from Afghanistan's people wherever we went in their country. The many personal touches added by employees of the Ariana Afghan Airlines make flying trips with them easy and comfortable. It takes only an hour to fly from Kabul to Kandahar. Ahead of us, when we landed, was high adventure for tourists. Kandahar is an important Pashtun center. While here, we visited the tomb of the Durrani Ahmad Shah Abdali. A famous 18th century emperor, he has been called the founder of present-day Afghanistan. Chel Zina, the 40 Steps, is another historical site in Kandahar, a memorial to another past ruler, Zahiruddin Babur, of the early 16th century.